Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to the Soul Tribe, guys. Like I said yesterday, I'm back and better than ever. And I decided to collaborate with a beautiful, beautiful small business, small family-run business called OTTERSPIRIT. This company is based in Monterey Bay, California. Why I chose to collaborate with this company is because OTTERSPIRIT is donating $1 from each bracelet to help with the conservation of the otters in California. The otters have been going extinct, and because of companies like this beautiful company, OTTERSPIRIT, they have been slowly recovering. And this is why I chose to collaborate with this company. Now I have 3 bracelets here, amazing, beautiful protection bracelets. Of course, they have all different kind of gems and bracelets, and all their products are authentic, 3A grade gemstones, okay? And because they are a small business, they care. So their slogan is authenticity is beauty, which is the best thing, right? So with my code, Otter Family, you can get 20% off of all your bracelets and gemstones. So please check the QR code in the description below and you can order yourself some of your own gemstones, okay? They have a selection of gemstones that will guarantee to work that you'll find the perfect gemstone pack for any occasion, any person, any needs, guys. So check them out, okay? And to top it off, it's free exchange and a 2-year guarantee warranty. So you can't really go wrong, can you? So this one is hematite. So it's a beautiful box it comes with. It comes with the little card to tell you what it is, and it comes with a little bag to put your gemstone in. So this one is hematite, like I said. A beautiful, beautiful. They're so heavy too, so you could tell that they're good quality. It says, I remain unshaken during challenging times. Okay, intention, protection, and balance. Zodiac sign Aries, Scorpio, Capricorn, and Leo. And the chakra is the root chakra. So we're protecting our root chakra with the hematite. Look, it's perfect fit too. And there. And then we have this one, which is the black tourmaline. And of course, it comes with a beautiful little package. And the card, black tourmaline. So I am safe and protected. Oh, it's so cute. It comes with this little otter thing. It's so cute. I love that I'm giving back to the world, and helping the planet with this. It's beautiful. So intention is protection. Okay, zodiac sign is for Scorpio, Capricorn, Sagittarius, and Libra. So check your birth charts. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, North Node, make it make sense, guys. And chakra is the root again. So we're protecting the root because, hey, the root is, it's the main one, right? So this is nice and heavy. Oh my God, I love it. And the last one that I got is the lava stone. Okay, the lava rock. And this is, I'm grounded and calm. So again, the little bag. And look at this. Oh my God, it's so cute. And I love that they have the little otter thing. Oh, it's so cute. I am grounded and calm for the root chakra. Again, for strength. Taurus, Cancer, Aries, and Scorpio. And then it even has a care guide. It says, clean gently using damp, soft cloth. Provide prolonged exposure of sun and water. So that's the normal one, what you do with the gemstone anyways. But oh my God, these are so beautiful. So thank you for spending some time with me and talking about this OTTERSPIRIT. So like I said, I'll put the QR code in the bottom. And the QR code is OTTERSPIRIT, and you will get 20% off of all the products that you order. Thank you guys, and I love it. So let's get tapped in, guys. Grab your tea, grab your tree, grab your drink, do whatever you need. Comfortable, because Tasha, me, is going to spill the tea straight. No chaser, no sugarcoating bullshit. It is what it is, guys. Let's grab the tea, grab the tea, grab the tea. And thank you for spending some time with me. Ancestors, what do you want to tell my beautiful collective? Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Pentacles. Well, you are definitely turning your talents into profession. You're minding your business. You're staying in your lane. A lot of people are watching you. It's okay. They need to start taking notes. Seven of Pentacles, because you chose to invest in yourself. You became the seed. You replanted yourself. You went through a dark night of the soul. And now, well, look, you're being reborn. You're being, it's like you're just waiting for your harvest now. But it's that time. Because you did the work. You put in the work. Now, somebody may want to put in the work with you because they're watching you. And they're seeing that your roots are firmly deep in the ground. See, with all these beautiful root bracelets? Yes, you are rooted, planted firmly in the ground. And winter is coming. So it's not going to be so cold for you. But it may be cold for somebody else. So because they're only just, on this baby, they're like a baby spiritualist, you know what I mean? They're just getting their footing, and that's awesome. But somebody really wants to invest in you, and this is the Page of Cups, guys. Somebody wants to apologize to you or give you some kind of admiration for the work that you did, okay, or that you're doing. Take it as it resonates. But somebody was very disconnected, okay? Maybe you had to disconnect, detach from a situation because of some kind of pain, because somebody clearly was not whole and they were making you feel less than. So you had to walk away to invest in yourself. And it was a very dark time for yourself. You didn't have anybody, no one was around, but you still made a way because you learned to mind your business and stay in your own lane. And you know that the cycles are there. We're not always whole, guys. The cycles, right? It's not always up. It's not always down. Life is ebb and flow, and somebody is really wanting to come in. Now, if you were waiting for an apology, which I highly doubt you were waiting for an apology, but you're like, I'm not going to get an apology. An apology is only going to come when pigs fly. Well, guess what? The pigs are fucking flying. Somebody's got a lot of admiration for you. They may not tell you, but look at you. You're an empress. They have a lot of admiration for you. Somebody's been watching, and they're disconnected from themselves, or maybe from you. Take it as it resonates. That's why they want to come back in, because they think that you're going to help them connect back to themselves. I don't know. Take it as it resonates, but somebody may want to invest in you because you're choosing to invest in the right things, which is the self-love. Maybe you're teaching somebody to tap into that self-love, that even if there's nobody around, you still have you to do things with. Somebody judged you falsely. Who did they ever fucking judge you falsely? And now somebody's having to, face themselves. You may be a mirror to somebody, and somebody may have had an outer the body experience. Maybe you had a Kundalini awakening, like you gave somebody a Kundalini awakening, because you're a mother of all things. Somebody may have had mother issues, daddy issues. Take it as it resonates. Flip the roles, guys. I read for all the energies, so it is what it is. It's just an energy. Remember, could be your story. It could be somebody around you. Could be somebody playing in your energy that you know nothing about. So please discern, okay? But somebody did judge you. A lot of people perhaps. And now they're having to face themselves. Why did I say something, or why did I think something that isn't even real? Instead of going to the horse, to the person and asking them themselves and, reading body language and stuff, they just assumed, and then assuming made an ass out of themselves, because look at who you are. Whether you're a male or a female, it's irrelevant. You care, and you have a big heart, and you don't hold grudges, and you don't judge. But somebody judged you falsely, and now they feel disconnected. Like this Page of Cups. That's why they want to come in with this apology or this admiration. You may not know them. You may not have ever had a conversation with them. You may have. Take it as it resonates. You know your story best. But the fact that you chose to invest in what was best for your future without having to step on people and, hurt people, people are having to face themselves because they came up against the wrong one. Somebody who could have helped them. Instead, King of Pentacles. Instead, they wanted to go for monies. Somebody feels like they're going to be left alone, old and gray, and have nothing for themselves because you're too out of their league. It doesn't matter if they have all the money in the world with this King of Pentacles. You're too out of their league as this Empress. At least that's what they think, because you are creating something. Okay, you're birthing the world. You are very worldly. If somebody wanted to keep you stuck, isolated, or just in this small-minded thinking, this small town girl kind of energy, well, that it's just nearly impossible. You are worldly, and you deserve the world deserves to see you, and the world is seeing you. King of Pentacles, and somebody feels like no matter how much they have, they're still never going to get you because you're just out of their league. You're waiting for an emperor. Lovers, you see what I mean? There is somebody who loves you, okay? And this could be a soulmate, a divine partner, or a friend, a family member, whatever this is, guys. It's giving me somebody who wants to be with you and is getting left out and feels left out. Five of Pentacles. Somebody may have left you out because they thought that you didn't have. And you probably don't have like others. But you're very wise. And it's only because of the trials and errors that you've been through. You value things, you value people, and you're very balanced. Somebody is in love with you. Okay, you may not know this person, or you may not know that they care. The thing is that they went towards superficial, shallow things, or they are superficial and shallow, and they know that you're very deep, and you want something deep. You want something long lasting. You want protection. This is why I chose the protection bracelets from the Otter Spirit, because we all need a little bit extra protection. And somebody wants to be that protection for you, but they feel left out because of the work that you do, or, yeah, Seven of Wands, because of the work that you do. Now, somebody sees you as this beautiful creature, like you have this beautiful protection around you, and it's because of the work that you do. See, you may always be alone, but you're never really alone. Or you may always have a lot of people around you, but you always feel alone. Flip the roles, guys. One of you is one of these people. I feel that you've done the work necessary for you to live a very soft life. And you wanted to give that to somebody else, but they weren't willing to help themselves. So you had to walk away and protect yourself from this person. And you were replanted with the Seven of Pentacles. Now you're the star. You healed. You got replanted. It was very dark. You needed people, but you didn't have it. But Spirit did that on purpose so that you can figure it out for your own. So you can stand on your own 2 feet, and they can bring you in the right people. Earth angels just like yourself. Somebody's seeing you as a star, as their wish come true. But they fumbled it. This is self-sabotage, okay? And that's why they're feeling disconnected. Because you're the star, you're the healer. You were able to heal from things. And that's why if people are still trying to send you magic, manipulation, gang stalking kind of energy to hate on you, well, they're realizing that it's not going to affect you. If anything, it's just going to ricochet back and affect them. Maybe not them per se, but somebody they love, and it's going to hurt them where, yeah, see, it's the Five of Cups. Somebody is in a lot of regrets. And it's because you chose to have a burning ritual and let the past go. You found 2 cups within yourself, masculine and feminine. You protect yourself, and you're not gonna just allow anybody into your life. You want somebody who's gonna protect you as well, emotionally, mentally, physically, and of course financially, because you don't want to go in the hole because somebody else is very, they're not wise. They're gonna do stupid things. At the end of the day, you want a life partner, okay? Somebody who's going to help you, not keep you stuck, because you are worldly. You are the Empress. And that's why somebody is feeling left out from you. They should have valued you when they had you, and they slept on you. And now they feel like they could have all the money in the world, but they're going to be miserable. They can have people, but they don't even feel like those people are good enough. Maybe they listen to a mother about you. Maybe they wanted to impregnate you, but they decided to go towards money. Maybe they did get you pregnant, but you decided or life decided no, because somebody was very superficial, very shallow. Whatever happened, guys, it was for a reason, for you to grow and stand on your own 2 feet and have that self-love. You cannot love another until you love yourself first. This is why you had to walk away from somebody, even if you cared, whether it's friends, family, a job, fuck, even a mindset, a lover, whatever it was, you walked away because it was the right thing for you. Everybody's got a choice. You made the choice for yourself, and you've looked inwards. Instead of dwelling on the third parties, the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, the maybes, you finally apologized to yourself, or you didn't know better. Now somebody needs to learn to apologize to themselves because they're in regret. They're in regret because they didn't listen to you. They seen you as a star, as a healer. They knew that whatever they were sending towards you or whatever they were taking from you, you were inevitably going to get it back. But they just, it's giving me like, egotism, very, very, very smug energy. Like they really thought they were better than you, King of Swords, but you're like too logical. You're both masculine and feminine, and the masculine internally is logical. You're fair. You're just. Yes, you're loving. Yes, you're respectful. Yes, you're kind. And you're a lover and a mother of all things. You know what I mean? Like you care. You listen to the wind and the trees, and, you know, your children love you. You smell good. You look good. Your house is clean. People love to be around you. It's just you don't love to be around people because of this King of Swords energy. You've been hurt. And you see, and the ancestors guide you, protect you, tell you. Archangel Michael is there all the time. So you're never really alone. And that's what this says. You have the authority. So you can say, I don't want this in my life. I don't need this in my life. I have choices. And that's what somebody is upset about, because you have choices. And you continuously keep making the right choices for yourself and your next of kin, for your generation, for your future. And you wanted to give that to somebody else, that motivation to motivate themselves to do better, but they wouldn't listen. They wanted money. Now, you could have a sugar daddy coming in, but you don't look at them like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't look at them like, I don't know. It's like you think logical, and logical, it just doesn't make sense to you. So, because you're single, you're self sufficient, you're independent, and you will continuously stay single. And that's why this King of Pentacles is upset, because they too are single. They know why you're single. And they think the only reason why you're single is because everybody is always coming towards you, like to show off or to show you off. You're basking in the fruits of your own labor, guys. It's all that work that you did. It's gonna start to pay off. I always look at, like, when you start a new business, right? You got to have that 5-year plan, 1818 on my clock. You got to plan to not make money for 5 years. Well, that 5 years may be up, guys, and it's time to, cash in. But the thing is like, you have 9 pentacles, okay? All by yourself. And this King of Pentacles has one big pentacle. And they want to come in and give this to you. This is 10 pentacles. This is legacy. That's why the Lovers is right next to it. So it can happen. It is possible. It's not, nothing is truly impossible. Nothing's ever set in stone. We're going to clarify. But somebody does feel like you're out of their league. The Lovers. This could be a twin flame energy. Ancestors, the Page of Wands. Somebody sees you dancing to the beat of their own drum, and it's inspiring. It's really inspiring. But they still feel left out. 5 of Pentacles, because they try to leave you out, especially when it came to finances. Like I said, somebody slept on you. They thought that you weren't who you are. And that's why you've been protected, because you've been healing. You've really been healing. And you deserve nothing but the best, guys. 5 of Pentacles is with the 10 of Wands. So you know how to carry that weight. But you've been on a long fucking journey already. And somebody needs to understand that they have the key to get themselves out of this depression, just like you had the key to get yourself out of depression. Even if people didn't hand you an opportunity, you fucking forged away and made your own opportunity. That's why you can carry the weight. Because look, the bull is what's carrying all your baggage now. Now, this is giving me the analogy like somebody is carrying all that baggage of all that shit that they did to you, and you're just you're just gliding through life with no care in the world. And it's really bothering somebody because they know you care. You're just carrying the weight very well. And there, whoever this is, many people perhaps are feeling the weight of what they did to try to put on you. You didn't deserve it. You may have been able to carry it. You may have been able to go through it, get through it, handle it, take it, but it didn't mean you deserved it. And somebody is realizing that. See, Two of Pentacles, somebody juggled you, inevitably only juggling themselves emotionally. Somebody is very imbalanced in the fact that you're very spiritual and practical. You know who you are. You know who you are. You're very confident in who you are through the darkness and the light and everything in between. You love who you are. And somebody wanted you to not feel good in your skin. That's fine. You decided to balance out the energies. Six of Cups. And love yourself. Really feed your inner child. Maybe you decided to get a dog. I did. I got my Taz. It's been like almost 3 years we had Taz. So somebody's feeding their inner child. It's you. I told you you're inspiring. You're inspiring because you're dancing to the beat of your own drum and you're choosing to invest in the right things. Okay. And it's like your children, your family, they care. They care. They may not be able to show you like because they don't know what that is, but your children, you're breaking a generational curse, and you're healing. And when you heal, the generations before and the generations after, they do heal. And somebody was chosen, was supposed to break some kind of curse in their bloodline, but they opted out. They were scared. Maybe because, they seen like as spiritualists, healers, or even just, new business owners, the first 5 years, you don't make very much money. So they looked at you like you were a bum, like you were never gonna accomplish anything. I promise you, somebody is in a lot of regret now for sleeping on you. And it's not because you make all kinds of money, it's because you're the Eight of Wands, you're the messenger, you're the influencer. Ancestors, what's going on here with the Eight of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands? Yeah, you really did turn your talents and profession, put your head down, mind your business, with your chest out, you know? And somebody's been watching you. They thought that you were doing magic or manipulation or something, but it was somebody else trying to do magic on you. You took it as what it was and decided to just rebuild. And you're better than ever, like I said at the beginning, like me, right? Taking a little bit of a break, we come back better than ever. So sometimes you just have to take a break. See, Page of Cups. And that's why somebody wants to apologize, because sometimes you just got to take a break. Sometimes it's a relationship you need to take a break from, whether it be months, days, years, it doesn't matter. You need to take a break from that. Doesn't mean that it's not the right relationship. Wrong time. Could be the case. Could be a job. You need to take a break from that job. It was too overwhelming. Maybe you were being underpaid, undervalued. You need to get away so that this way they can value you. Whether it's a relationship, family, job, whatever it is, you were undervalued. And, well, what is it? Absence makes the heart grow fonder. You're protected, especially from magic and manipulation, because of that beautiful aura of yours. And somebody wants to apologize, okay? Seven of Pentacles star. Somebody definitely knows that whatever you've been investing in is a wish fulfillment for you. Somebody's seen you as a wish fulfillment, should have invested in you. now is feeling a little bit heartbroken because you were their wish granted. You have this tether to somebody, okay? You have a tether to the universe. So like I said, you are the messenger, right? What you speak. Ancestors here at Queen of Wands. Leo, Aries, Sag, Four of Pentacles. This person is holding on to you guys because you are beautiful. You're more beautiful than ever, honestly, because authenticity, right? Like the Otter Spirit bracelet. Their slogan is authenticity is beauty, right? Yeah, exactly. Somebody sees your beauty. It's like they want to apologize for not investing in you, but at the same time, they know that because they didn't invest in you, you chose to invest in yourself. And that's why you're grateful. You see what I mean? It's like somebody knows you healed, and you're powerful and you're beautiful and you're sitting there with a beautiful fucking sunflower and 10 of swords. This person who's in the Page of Cups, Five of Cups, they're in a rock bottom energy, okay? Somebody really wanted you to be broke, busted, and in despair. Now somebody don't got a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out of. And they're very apologetic. And like I said, if you didn't think this person was ever going to apologize, well, they're coming in with an apology because in the ethers, they know that you already forgave them. And so did they. They forgave you for whatever. It doesn't matter, guys. It's like the light and the dark. We need each other, you know? And that's why somebody is feeling a lot of regret because you never hated them. they they just were really messed up in their head. Because you just don't, you're too evil for that. You ain't got no fucking time to hate. And you're not going to do unto others like they did to you. And that's why somebody's apologetic, guys. Because now, you know, you reap what you sow. And as somebody watches you, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, as somebody watches you online, they're even more hurt because they love you. But they were a tyrant. They were a tyrant because they seen you as the most valuable. They knew as the Empress, King of Swords, you could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or Taurus. Take it as it resonates. They thought that you were too good for them. Okay, out of their league kind of energy. And like as if you're a gold digger or like, you know, they needed all kinds of money to be with you, but all they needed was love and then the money would come. But they wanted to be a tyrant because they didn't want you to be valuable. They didn't want you to be seen as valuable because of the love that they had for you. So because you're logical and you told somebody no, or you walked away from them or whatever it is, like I said, you're detached, right? You have the art of detachment because you had to heal, because you were going through something, you know, a lot of pain. And in order for you not to bleed onto others, you have to take some time for yourself. So you needed a break. And you took that fucking break. But in that break, you continuously kept evolving and growing and healing, and you're single and self-sufficient, and your kids love you, and you're birthing a creation, an idea, a love, a child, whatever this is, guys, it's coming. And it's because you knew your value and you would not let up. Even if there was a lot of tyrants speaking ill on your name and sending you magic and manipulation and trying to hex you, you knew it was just because they loved you. You knew that it was just because they were scared of your fucking gifts. It is what it is, guys. That's the truth. Empress, Ace of Cups, King of Swords. Now, you're very logical, guys. You are. You're very logical. And this card is the only one that's in reverse. Somebody was a tyrant. They fucked up their Wheel of Fortune, and the Wheel of Fortune is still in your favor because you're not a fucking tyrant. This King of Pentacles was a tyrant. They wanted you to be single, but they didn't want you to be self-sufficient, okay? That's what fucked them over. They wanted you to be single, you're single, but you're staying away from them as well. See, that's what happened with magic. Somebody may even try to do like some kind of love magic or something, and well, it repelled you away. Somebody could be like a child on the fucking on in elementary, you know, beating up on the girl that they like or the guy that they like. I don't know, but at the end of the day, the wheel has changed, guys. The underdog is now on top. So people need to realize when you laugh at somebody, you're only in for really laughing at yourself and, you know, jeopardizing your own future. There's something coming in for you. A lot of people have something planned for you guys. And look, the devil is there. Somebody is, but the devil and God. I told you. I told you. We need the light. We need the dark. We need both to evolve. And if people say that you've changed, we're fucking supposed to. We are supposed to. It's okay to change your mind. It's okay to go back on what you had said and say that, I learned some more information and I changed my perspective. Somebody is obsessed with you and it's because of your fucking light. And because you're able to illuminate a situation or a lot of situations and not judge somebody, even though they judged you're just like, whatever, You know how they are, you know who they are, you know that they're just envious and envy comes from love. It's all love, guys. Even if somebody hates you, it's because they love you. It is what it is. And somebody hates that, you know that. Because you're waiting for an opportunity and you want somebody to actually, do as they say and say as they do. It's not about what you buy, but the actions, guys. It's the actions. It's not about what you say, but what you choose to do. Somebody's obsessed with you. And it's the lovers with the Page of Wands, guys. Somebody sees you dancing to the beat of your own drum, and you love life, and life loves you right back. And Six of Pentacles, it's because you're a giver. You are a giver. You're generous. You're worldly. And somebody wants to give back to you. And it's God, creator, source, as above, so below. It is what it is. Somebody's feeling left out with the Five of Pentacles. Somebody wanted you to be in poverty. Poverty is a mindset, guys. When you give, the universe gives back to you in unexpected ways. And you give out of the kindness of your heart, not expecting anything in return. And that is why beautiful earth angels come into your life when you need it the most. And you're not scared to ask for help when you need it the most. That's what's allowing the Wheel of Fortune to change. And somebody needs help and they're about to ask. And it's not financial help, guys. Somebody needs love. They need a fucking hug. They need protection. Somebody needs your protection. Somebody thinks you can save them. So they want to come in and give you gifts, but you're nervous. You're scared that you're going to give this person, this friend, this family member, this lover, whatever this is, this job, your time, your energy, your resources, maybe even your money, and they're going to give it to somebody else who's a beggar because they're weak-minded. You're protected, guys, and that's why somebody is feeling the weight of taking from you and giving to somebody else, or not involving you, leaving you out, making you feel like you're not good enough, having you compete. Whatever that is, guys, people are obsessed with you because of your victory. And the victory was never externally. You never needed their validations. You never needed their applause or approval. You gave because it was the right thing to do, and you would hope that others, took pride in doing the right thing as well, but they didn't. And that's why you're the one who's reigning victory, because you fed your own inner child and you wish people well while they were trying to dismiss you, discard you, and degrade you. Come on, we're not the same. That's the difference. And that's why somebody is feeling like this 10 of Swords in a rock bottom energy, because now they're realizing, like, bitch, you've never changed. No, you haven't. You just chose to disconnect because you needed to do some healing. And that healing was all inner. You had to go back and heal some childhood issues that were clearly keeping you codependent. And we have to be honest with that. Okay? Now this victory is internally. And the ancestors are giving you this beautiful applause. As that Empress, Ace of Cups, you are love and you are loved. So remember that, okay? No matter what is going on right now, maybe hard, maybe tough, and maybe alone, but you're never really alone. Remember that, okay? And you have somebody coming in to apologize to the Queen of Wands, Empress, because you're just too powerful, guys. They can't hurt you. And it's like they don't even want to hurt you anymore, because now they're realizing that they don't even remember why they wanted to hurt you in the first place. Page of Cups, and you're still protected because you're lavender. You surround yourself with love. And that's why somebody is apologetic, because they were a tyrant. Why would you surround yourself with them? Your love. They were mean. Now they understand why you're protected, because you disconnected. You turned your talents into profession and you surrounded yourself with love. even if the only love that you had was your own. Feast. Clarification. Now you're feasting. Look, you're slowing down and you're celebrating yourself as that Queen of Wands, Star, Seven of Pentacles. You did the work. And now it's harvest time. It's about that time. You know, you've been really watering your garden and sitting in the sun and taking care of yourself and gathering your blessings. And now it's guaranteed that it's feast time. It's harvest time. And somebody could have been sitting there with you eating, but you know, it is what it is. But you wished them well. They wanted to be a shark, like I said, with the Page of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Five of Cups. Yeah, look, you had to swim away from this situation. And that's why somebody is apologetic. You didn't think you were going to get an apology. Could be a parrot. I don't know what this is. Could be a dog. Somebody is very apologetic, guys, because now they're looking around and they're like, whoever they chose over you or situation or mindset, whatever they chose, guys, put them in a very fucked up situation, and you would have never. That's why you swam away, because you knew that this person was going to put themselves in this situation and inevitably putting you in that situation because you care. So if you care so much, you got to walk away because they're going to drag you down. Somebody is realizing art of detachment. Somebody wanted to snake you. Wow, Tower. They wanted to bring a tower to the Empress, Ace of Cups, King of Swords. It's because you're logical. You spoke the truth on a situation and you stood on business, 10 toes down. You cut off the fucking head out, right off the snake because they were a liar. You're a wise owl and you're beautiful, you're vibrant, you're a mother of all things, and somebody got addicted to you. But they didn't want you to have a good life. So they put a spell on you. At least they tried. And well, you unplugged. Okay? I'm telling you, somebody sees you as the plug, as the extension cord, as the gas, as the electricity, and you're inspiring a lot of people. That's why they wanted to put a spell on you. And look at this, the mirror. Now somebody's having to face themselves. King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Page of Wands in reverse. I'm telling you, this guy, this girl, whatever this was a tyrant. And it was all because of money. They chose money and you chose to stay single. You chose not to sell yourself short, sell yourself out. And somebody is feeling upset because now they're having to face themselves. That the reason why they're in this energy is because it says treat your body like a palace that it is. Because they didn't treat their body like the palace that it is. They didn't treat your body like the palace that it was. Oh, no, no. No, no, no. They weren't gentle. They weren't kind. They were, no, they weren't. And inevitably it was because they weren't treating themselves good. This is the mirror, guys. And look, you're the sun. You decided to paint the sun back into your sky. It's the Lovers with the Page of Wands, the Devil, the Sun, the Three of Wands, and the Two of Wands. With the Sun, you decided to paint the sun back into your world, into your sky, and love on yourself. Somebody is infatuated with you. It could be a twin flame or a soulmate. Take it as it resonates. Not everybody is a twin flame energy, but somebody is watching you dance to the beat of your own drum. They're inspired and they're intrigued and they're obsessed, like obsessed. And ancestors are protecting you and protecting this person because the light and the dark are coming together. Somebody is trying to plan to come towards you. Okay? They know that you know that they're coming. The sun. Oh, because you are their son and they want to paint the sun back into their life. It's like when you went away, it was very dark. It's been very dark. They're in the devil energy. Very codependent, guys. And somebody said that you were the codependent one. Bottom of the deck, sword. No, it's because you cut this person off and you made the change. And that's why they try to curse you, block you, to tell all kinds of people that you were all these stupid things. And it's because of your confidence. They wanted to break that confidence. Thank you, ancestors, for always clarifying what my downloads say. Page of Pentacles with the Ten of Wands. You carry the weight of whatever anybody's ever sent towards you very well. And Archangel Michael is always lighting your way. Your path is always clear, guys. And look, you have a guardian angel who's protecting you and who's helping you carry all this weight, all this baggage. Okay? You were never left out. You may have felt in poverty at one point or another, but you always had the key to get out of it. And that key was confidence. You just had to have the confidence to go on your own journey, to be your own person. And that's exactly what you did. You stood in the truth and you went on your own journey all by yourself, guys. 23 is 5. It says it comes with time and patience. Somebody is understanding how much you have evolved, but it came with time and patience. And somebody needed to have patience with you, but they slept on you. They really didn't think you were who you were. They knew, they felt it, but you didn't have what they wanted at the time. Now you're sitting in this victory, making changes, cutting things off, and you're the phoenix. How's that for a happily ever after? Yeah, somebody's really upset because you really did give and they really did give to somebody else, or they slept on you. They didn't invite you out, but they only call you when they need something, but not to actually, like, you know, be there. Like, they'll call all kinds of other people to go eat and go to the movies and go do things with and concerts, but they won't call you. They'll only call you when they need help with something. Like, and it doesn't make no sense. So you do things on your own, and it's taken a lot of time and patience to be able to have that confidence to be able to do things on your own and paint the sun back into your life, because a lot of people have been trying to cause you a lot of towers, but you unplugged. You seen them as sharks, so you swam away from the situation. Now you're feasting because you slowed down and you're celebrating yourself, guys, and you're surrounding yourself with love. Even if that love is just you, fine. But I promise you, you are love. Okay, so if you can't see it, open your eyes a little bit bigger, guys, because that victory is yours and it's always internally. And when you love yourself internally, people start loving you too. Okay, so number 26 and 33. So number 26 is an 8 and 33 is a 6. So what you put out, you get back, especially when it comes to love. Okay? So be mindful. Love with all of your energy. And when you see that somebody can't love themselves, it's okay to distance yourself, to take a break for a little while. You know, just don't sabotage the situation. And I really feel like someone fucking sabotaged the situation with you. They really like went hard. And now they're all choked up. They don't know what to say because they know they fucked up. It says the philosopher's soul, 26. Determination, instinct, and change. So what you put out, you get back, guys, with the 26, reduced down to an 8. It says you are a free spirit, just like the otter spirit. It says, and when your wings are clipped, you feel frustrated and anxious. You are about to break free from a familiar pattern in your life, and more importantly, you will find out soon who you are and what you're meant to be and what your purpose is. You have felt for a while that change is coming, and with a quiet hunger aggression, you will secure the goal that you seek. You are destined for great things, and there is a sense of determination about you. Nothing will stop you from reaching your goals. As you embrace new opportunities, you must go in with your eyes wide open, as things may not be clear cut as they first seem. Trust your instincts and you will not be wronged. That said, the future looks rosy. So nip any negative thoughts in the bud and begin to plan for your new opportunities, guys. Number 33. So you're master number 33, guys. You made it up there. You made it up there. It's the second journey. Got a second chance, guys. What you gonna do with that? Boundaries, independence, bravery. Do you sometimes feel that everyone takes a piece of you and you end up carrying the burdens of others? It can be a lonely place catering to other people's needs, but it is time to put yourself first. It is often harder than it sounds to be your own priority, but it is time to put your boundaries in place and learn to say no. There may be a particular person who places demands upon you, and you will require a certain amount of diplomacy in order to take a step back. If there is a lack of respect for who you are and how much you do, this needs to change. Start to make small steps forward in creating the life that you want, not what others expect. You are independent, kind, yet sensitive. You can control your destiny, but you need to be brave and start making plans. So, like the other one, start making plans for a new adventure, for your new opportunities, guys. Doors are opening up because you did the work. Somebody feels left out, in poverty, left out from you because of your confidence and because you can travel by yourself and carry the weight of the world very well. You make things look easy. It's not easy, guys. And nobody is really asking you. So this is what it is. You're not for everyone. Thank you, ancestors. They're not asking you because you're not for everyone. You're not for them. It says, embrace your weirdness and face your true north, guys. You're weird. You're awkward. You're not for everybody, and that's okay. It's perfectly okay, guys. You want misfit, just like you. But somebody judged you because you're the misfit of all misfits. Being you, no shame. Says, the world is filled with people who, no matter what you do, won't like you. But it's also filled with those who love you fiercely. They are your people. You're not for everyone, and that's okay. Talk to the people who can hear you. Don't waste your precious time and gifts trying to convince others of your value. They won't ever want what you're selling. In that case, don't forget to buy off of OTTERSPIRIT. Remember, for my 20% off, right? And it's the QR code is Otter Family, all uppercase letters, guys. I love yous. So they won't ever want what you're selling. Don't try to convince them to walk alongside you. They'll be wasting both your time and theirs and will likely inflict unnecessary wounds that will take precious time to heal. You're not for them and they're not for you. Politely wave them off and continue on your way. Sharing your path with someone is a sacred gift. Don't cheapen it by rolling yours in the wrong direction. Keep facing your true north. Pulling this card means you're being called to embrace your uniqueness, to own your weirdness, to let the world see who you really are, not to reveal who you are, to reveal your multifaceted, multidimensional nature, not to dim your light according to who is in your presence, to own all parts of yourself so that your people, the ones who are the same kind of weird as you, can recognize you when your paths cross. Starseed Soul Inquiry. How can you embrace your weirdness and not care so much about what people think? Oh my God, it's pouring outside and they're so poor. They're just running in. I hear them. They're so having such a good time. My son is actually working right now in this rain. He gets great tips. He's a good kid. I'm so grateful for him. All week, my mom cooked for him and she came bring him to school and everything, but he stayed by himself, but she just down the road, but God, I'm so proud of him. I didn't have to worry about him throwing a big party or something, because I changed my whole life, so it allowed them to have a different kind of life, right? It's beautiful. It's beautiful. My son's 17 years old and he's such a good kid. That's the victory for me. That's the victory for me. Seeing that I started with nothing. And look at this. It's because the apprentice energy with the Page of Pentacles. Okay. It's about learning things. You're a learner. You're a healer. You evolve, right? So you know that you don't know anything really. And sometimes we have to make mistakes so we can see ourselves. So we can see the mistakes and own it. So we can change. We can get the fucking protection we need from source. Okay? Because this 3D life it's fleeting. Okay? It's very fast. It's very fleeting. So there's something else we're getting ready for. And in order to get ready for that, we have to help people here. This is where the love comes in, guys. This is why you don't judge. You don't criticize. Well, maybe you do a little bit. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you're a finisher. You're not a starter, guys. And somebody is really upset because you got that rebel spirit. So let's get the rebel cards, guys. You got the Five of Swords. It's Defeat. Somebody really wanted to defeat you guys. They wanted to drag you into their conflicts and win at all costs. And now they're, look at them. They're in a big old mess. Because why? Because why? Because why? Yeah, you may be a rebel. You may be a misfit. But you're master number 33. You're motherfucking heaven sent, guys. It is what it is. You're heaven sent. Somebody has an issue with that. Well, they need to breathe. This is relax and hold the darkness and be the cause. You did just that. You held the darkness. You transmuted the darkness, turned it into light, and turned it into a motherfucking purpose. I told you, people can't pull the rug from underneath you. They didn't want to give you an opportunity. You created one for yourself. Somebody didn't want to crown you. You crowned yourself. Somebody didn't want to claim you. You claimed yourself. Now people really want to fucking switch sides, but you look at them like a shark. So you had to swim away from them. People are having to evaluate why they're in this kind of swords and why they wanted to make you feel in this kind of swords. Ancestors, what's the rebel deck? Wow. Yeah, it says dream a beautiful dream, guys. You're dreaming a beautiful dream and you're shocking the world with the new. Somebody's about to shock you with the new. Somebody is their throat chakra is activated, guys. If somebody had a hard time to speak, well, they're speaking up. Wow, because they want to dream a beautiful dream. And it's all with love with the 6 and the 19 is 10. So when one door closes, another one opens, guys. Sometimes we just need a fucking break. And you took that break and now it's time to go with love and to communicate how much you love someone or how much you love doing something. Take it as it resonates. You're going to shock a lot of people with this love. And it's because you're weaving the perfection of your life. Your life. Your life is not perfect, but it's going to be perfect for you. And you know what I mean? It's going to be perfectly imperfect. It's going to be very deep. It's not going to be shallow. That's for sure. It's not going to be shallow because you're coming to life and you are worth defending. It says defend to the end, worthwhile. You are worthwhile. Somebody knows that you're worthwhile, that you're worth defending and that, yeah, wow, that you're not for everybody. You may have been in a very dark place, guys, like this gray and white kind of energy, but you were indoctrinated into some kind of higher realm, higher power, higher society, and somebody was a monkey. They wanted to leech off of you. What did you do? You used them to color your life up so that this way you didn't have to sell out. You chose not to sell out. You chose to use that darkness that people wanted you to be in or to be a part of, and you created a life for yourself. You came back to life. What do you feel? Number 9, you ended something. You realize that we're all needed, okay? We all got a purpose, guys. And we're all different. We're all different. An orange is different than an apple, guys, okay? And you realize that. And that's what allowed you to go against the grain and give everybody a motherfucking ass. And somebody wants to release the allegations. Somebody judged you falsely and you don't care. You're going against the grain and you're showing people your ass because your 4th house is in check. Congratulations, my beautiful collective. Congratulations. Somebody else can get on, get on it too, but it's a lot of work. And somebody did. They chose the easier path, not realizing that's not fucking easy, but like I said. Let's get the Hip Hop Queen Oracle message. Close the reading for the advice, guys. Ancestors, what's the advice for this reading? And it is Lil Kim. Resilience. You're the queen bee, original dandana in this bitch, and somebody knows it. That's why you're getting the victory. Everybody copies you. You're the original blueprint. Bottom of the deck. Knowledge. Because you got that knowledge. You're the knowledge keeper, guys. This is why you're resilient, because you know what's up. You've been in the game for a very fucking long time, and you're worth defending. Somebody wants to defend you now, stand up for you. They have the knowledge that why you're being very resilient and why ancestors, God, creator, even the below, is keeping you in the motherfucking game. Telling you, you are a whole different kind of creature, and somebody really shouldn't have stepped to you. Because all they end up doing is calling the cops on you anyways when you retaliate. So they're just a bitch. Lil Kim, resilience, bounce back, overcoming obstacles, trauma, persistence, and survival. Okay. And it says, for the advice, it says pulling Lil Kim card means that things will get better. You're built for whatever challenges comes your way, and you will find a solution to the problem you might be facing. Like Kim's card, the key is to never give up. Understanding that while certain parts of your life are far from perfect, there is no need to wave a white flag and surrender. Take stock of what's happening around you. Life can be tough, but you're tougher. And shall you proceed? Yes, indeed. And then we have the Bahad Media. I don't know what that is. Do you know who she is? Let me know in the comment section or the live premiere section if you know her and what she sings, because I would love to check her out. Okay, just let me know if she's good and if you listen to her. Okay, so knowledge, wisdom, learning, experience, and insight. The closing message for advice is it's not the worst idea for you to bone up on some skills that may have gotten a little rusty, educationally speaking. Even if you feel like your experience has taught you so much, seek out new books and feed you more. Give back to school, taking online classes or learning a new language. These are all good starts. This card reflects a constant quest of knowledge. When you Even when you feel lost, you'll have a gift of knowledge and be glad you stayed one step ahead of the game. Just know where the league ends, guys. I'm telling you, you're a knowledge keeper, and it's because you don't know nothing. You know nothing, so you're constantly learning every day from everybody, everything. And it's Beyonce was love right next to that. Let me see. Look, Beyonce love. It says romance, compassion, self love, love of others, love of life. It says Beyonce as a card suggests it is time to explore the depths of love more intimately. At times, you may question whether you have enough love in your life. At others, you may feel undeserving of its abundance. Whichever end of the spectrum you're feeling most accurately, the Beyonce card encourages you to think beyond romance and partnership. Your career and hobbies, your friends, your children, and yes, your romantic partner can all be sources of love. And you may be wondering how to take care that love to the top, to take that love to the top with one, some, or all of the above. Turn your gaze inwards and tap into the positive force fields of love as you identify what's missing or remove the boundaries between physically and spiritual love. Beyonce is here to show you that the opportunity to love more are limitless. We all have the same hours in a day that Queen Bee has. I love you guys. Let's get a last closing message from the affirmation for a badass, because you, beautiful collective, are a badass. And it's tea time, guys. You're spilling the tea. A lot of people are gossiping on you because they can't compete with you. It is what it is. They want to spread rumors and cause drama. And well, it's because you spill the fucking tea. I'm telling you, people lie on you. You tell the truth on them and they feel some kind of way. It's because you're guided by the ancestors, guys. And you are a PIMP in these motherfucking spiritual streets. Says, I am a fucking masterpiece. Yes, you are. Yes, you motherfucking are. You are a masterpiece, guys. That's the tea. That's the tea. Your name is in a lot of mouths right now, and it's because happiness is a choice. And today I choose to be over the fucking top happy. That's why they're gossiping. Because you're happy all by yourself. You didn't ask for permission. You didn't ask for their applause. You didn't ask for shit. It says I find my happy place and go with the fucking flow. You go with the flow, guys, even though only dead fish go with the flow. But you know what I mean? You go with the flow, and if it doesn't flow, it must go. It is what it is. And it says, fuck what others think. Do what makes you happy. See? You're doing what makes you happy. You're not dealing with lazy daisies. You're not dealing with people who aren't consistent. It is what it is. And it says, I can and I will because I am a fucking badass like that. Yes, you are. You're going to do it. Yes, you are. You're going to do what you need to do. You're going to put your best foot forward and your cutoff game is deadly. It is what it is. And it's because you're the no nonsense queen or king and you are a fucking masterpiece. And it says, you will get there. You're going to do great today. I love you guys. So whatever's happening, release the allegations, release the guilt, release whatever it is, and defend what you love. Defend who you love. You're heaven sent, guys. Somebody, it's like the heavens are opening up and anything you want is coming in, guys. I love you. I hope this resonates. I hope this gave you some clarity. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hit up the description bar and I'll put all the information there for the Otter Spirit and the beautiful, authentic AAA grade gemstones. I love you guys. Stay blessed. Check the reading out from yesterday. You know what I mean. It's all there. Okay. I love you guys. If you're feeling generous and want to donate back to the channel, because I do not do personal readings. Ancestors told me you're reading for too many karmics, so stop doing personal readings. So I stopped doing personal readings. So this is free energetic donation. Like, comment, subscribe, or if you are feeling generous and want to donate back to the PayPal, all the information is in the description bar below. It does help to build the channel because, like I said, this is a free channel. You don't have to pay nothing to be part of it. I love you guys. Stay blessed. One love, and I will see you on the other side. Bye.